My name is Erik Kessels. I work for KesselsKramer. It's a communication agency in Amsterdam. I'm a creative director there, and we also have an office in London and in LA. Johan Kramer and I teamed up around 4 years before we started the company, and then we started to work together in London in an agency called Chai Day. After 2 years in London, we started the company in Amsterdam, and at that time it was still quite formal that when there's agencies, you have account executives, you have all these layers of people in an agency that God knows what they are doing. But basically for us it was the idea to work very directly with the client, just one-to-one, that we were the people that came up with the idea, also sits with the person where you make it for. The other thing was that we just like to work in like a open space, everybody works together, there's no account executives, it's just like a compact group of people that can produce a lot of work. And I think as a creative nowadays it's also very good to cross over with a lot of different disciplines. I mean, it's possible to do this and to work in different disciplines with your ideas. I mean, the ideas are often nowadays the most important thing that a creative person has, because all the craftsmanship and all how to finish things, that is something very democratic almost. Everybody can do that. I'm now doing an exhibition on migration in Europe, and that's an exhibition in Germany that I do. I do that with with hundreds of portrait images that I found from first-generation migrants in Germany. Other than that, there's quite some exhibitions this year because I did a work on my father who is ill, and that was exhibited last summer in Italy. It's called Unfinished Father. And other than that, I'm working on a mid-career retrospective in Italy next year, beginning next year, where a lot of the works that I did on reappropriation of images, where that goes to. I mean, for me it's very interesting to mix a lot of things and to, in that way, really to stimulate your creativity. I think the biggest achievement for me is also that in 20 years' time I don't have the feeling that I made any compromise. I mean, especially in design and advertising, that whole industry is living by compromises. I mean, it's really hard not to make a compromise, and we have been fighting for that constantly. So that means also that sometimes you need to stop with the client because you think you can't make better work for them anymore, and then it's better to separate. There's not a lot of companies who would do that. It makes you vulnerable because it's not the smartest thing to do financially often, but creatively it's very smart to do that because you keep a clean slate, you have less frustrations, and you like to, you do the things that you like. And that is something, especially for instance in advertising, you see I have so many people that come for a job interview that are so frustrated in their previous job. Yeah, people need to give a lot of themselves and they get not so much back. But it's kind of an opportunistic world, huh? Like it's all about money in the end. Yeah, we try to do that a little bit different.